If Digimon Rumble Arena was Street Fighter, then Agumon would be Ryu and Guilmon would be Ken. In many ways, both of them are somewhat copies of each other while still retaining some of their uniqueness. Although to be extremely fair and blunt, I would go as far as to say that Guilmon might be the better version of the two, even if it has some flaws. For example, all Digimon have a natural 3-hit combo. Guilmon has got to be the only Digimon where the third hit will not connect in the string, meaning that it'll get crazy vulnerable after the second hit. Luckily for Guilmon, after the second hit, it can use its Rock Breaker move to finish the combo. Though, this does bring another problem on the table. You see, Rock Breaker is Guilmon's best aerial move to control its movement mid-air, which already is kind of bad. If you were to do its combo and finish it with Rock Breaker near the end of the arena, you might have pretty much used the only reliable move it has to find its way back on the arena, resulting with a potential loss in health. Try to answer these two questions. How could you reliably use Guilmon's combo and finish it with Rock Breaker when there is, for example, lava erupting at the back of your opponent? How could you even reliably use Guilmon's combo when there is lava erupting at the back of your opponent with a combo that leaves you vulnerable after the second hit? Missing on a trustworthy 3-hit combo plays a significant role in why I might have put Guilmon bottom tier. I still think that I should. A 3-hit combo when well connected leads to a hard knockdown, giving you at least room to breathe. And it is a move that can pretty much be mashed with the buttons. Guilmon cannot take the risk of mashing because when you mash the buttons, it'll get vulnerable after the second hit. And when you try to finish it with Rock Breaker, you need to take the arena into consideration, otherwise you'd be yet again vulnerable. Now, sure, you can say that you could use its dash attack for a hard knockdown instead, and you would be right. For reasons unknown, Guilmon has a V headbutt for its dash. Call it Gil headbutt if you please. A solid dash attack with good range and speed. The major problem with this move is when used in the air. You see, the rookie Digimon in the game have about the same dash move on the ground and in the air. Well, Guilmon does not have it. Instead, it got a very lackluster move that doesn't really project it forward, and its Rock Breaker move is sometimes difficult to use after its aerial dash move, meaning that Guilmon can know some big difficulties up in the air as its landing spot can be somewhat predicted by good players. Those with long-range projectiles and beams will have some advantage in this battle because of it. Speaking of projectiles, Guilmon's Pyrosphere is a very interesting move and perhaps its biggest strength. I also see it as perhaps the best projectile among rookie Digimon because of the following. You see, when used on the floor, it takes some time before coming out of its mouth. Agumon's Pepper Breath even comes out faster. However, when Guilmon's Pyrosphere is used in the air, not only does the fire come out faster, Guilmon gets also pushed back and downwards, meaning that the fire can stay very low on the ground, and this is a major deal. When Agumon spews its fire after a jump, it can't even hit a standing Renamon, the tallest rookie, meaning that Renamon could quickly close the gap by simply running towards Agumon. Mind you that Agumon will also take some time to get back on the floor to prepare itself for an incoming attack. With Guilmon that is not the case, and it could immediately use either its normals or its Rock Breaker move afterwards. Mind you, Rock Breaker is still a move that can sometimes be hard to punish by Digimon who lack in range. I'd like to add that Guilmon has one of the best throws among rookie Digimon and even among Mega Digimon. The distance after the throw is very impressive. It is almost at Renamon's level, who I consider the GOAT on that front. All in all, I would suggest the following battle strategy with Guilmon. As its combo can be mashed and is heavily dependent on the arena and its immediate surroundings, I would advise to use it carefully. Practice your execution, because if you cannot use the Rock Breaker after the second hit, you will be left vulnerable. As Guilmon hits the floor very quickly after using its Pyrosphere, see the opportunity to use it as much as possible to help your opponent make mistakes, lose focus and patience. Don't forget that after the Pyrosphere, it is quite easy to switch into its normal moves or Rock Breaker move to catch your opponent off guard. Never forget that Guilmon has one of the best grabs in the game. When you are nearing the end of an arena or just wherever you are in the arena, always grab your opponent, because you could once again reuse Guilmon's Pyrosphere spam and mentally exhaust your opponent. To finish, I'd like to say the following. In comparison to Agumon, Guilmon is a bit more difficult to use because it'll ask some level of execution. But still, I'll put it at the same tier as Agumon, but just slightly higher, because on the contrary to Agumon, it can still use basically all of its moves, giving it more options. Agumon's Wolf Claw is simply too much of a risk, and in the Icy stage, for your health's sake, it is best not to use it at all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe and check the Digimon Rumble playlist to see the other character overview.